Gentry and I have been talking about remixing that record for literally decades. It's been like 20 years since we've been talking about like we should we should remix that record. But he didn't think that he had the ADATs. He thought that the way that they recorded it was so weird and shit that it only existed on a DAT, on a stereo DAT, right?
Yeah.
So the only thing we had to look forward to is a possible remaster.
Yeah.
But he found the fucking ADAT tapes. And the ADAT tapes have individual vocals, guitar, bass, and then stereo drums.
Yeah.
The great thing is that there is the individual bass track. That's the thing that I fucking hate about that record is Cash's bass tone.
Yeah.
Because they recorded it with Tony Korologos. And Cash... so Jeff, this will offend you. This will offend you. I'm sorry.
This will offend you.
Ibanez sound gear plugged directly into the mixing board. That's the sound of the record, right?
Hopefully
That's the sound of the.
Hopefully, it was active pickups, right?
No, well, maybe I'm not sure.
It's a sound gear.
I've pushed Ibanez sound gears way deep down. Like I don't think about them anymore if I don't have to.
Thank you.
But the one fuck up that he did when he was recording that record is the bass, because he recorded it essentially direct.
Oh.
And so I was able 2 weeks ago to reamp Cash's bass.
Boy, that must have been
an
exciting.
actual rig. Oh my god, it's like it's like this insane full circle moment of like,
Man.
dude, I literally been training for 25 years to do this exact task. Now, the hurdle that I have now, that I'm going to have to try to culminate all of my skill and wisdom and experience, is how to make a stereo drum track. So that's just left and right. There's no like kick, snare, like it's just the fucking stereo drums, right? How to go in and fix the snare that sounds like fucking the fuck is that band? Snapcase.
It was
With
what
a
year?
snare.
Regression through unlearning.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
like
There's no
like a
no
rifle.
bottom mic, just like ping, ping, ping. That fucking 90s shit, right?
Oh, was it
man.
a piccolo? Hopefully too, just to make
No,
it.
it was a normal snare, but it might as well
thank
be
God.
a fucking piccolo because it sounds like that. It's fucking bad.
Yeah,
and I love that.
So I am now in the process of I
great.
haven't told the band this. I don't know if they'll watch this podcast or not.
Probably not.
I'm in the process of going in and editing isolating every individual snare hit across an entire 60-minute record.
And replacing
Taking-
it.
Not replacing, but what I'm going to
Frequency.
do, what my plan is taking that and cutting out everything except for the attack, and then reamping it through a snare. So I take it and I run it out through an amp into a speaker.
Oh
I put that speaker
just
up
have
against the snare, and I mic the bottom of the snare.
Interesting.
And so it will create depth and also help with the tuning, and then give you that snare, like the wires, the buzz.
You just hand built a MIDI track out of fucking.
That's exactly what I'm doing. It's more like, instead of a MIDI track, imagine that I'm hand punching a fucking music roll for a player piano.
And